Hello and welcome to a yearly theme update. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. I've been working on the yearly themes rather than talking about them. But I figured today is a good day to discuss the continuation of the yearly themes because I have a new thing to do with working on them. However, it's been so long since I've done one of these that I don't actually remember what it is I last talked about when I did one, which is a bit odd, and, let's be honest, quite shameful. I'm meant to be a professional here, but that's fine. I will just talk about what I've done over summer, because I'm pretty sure it was before summer when I last did one of these. So, sorry for just pointing a camera at my crotch. I had to take off my bag. So, what I've done, it's a lot of work on my bag, and I am now starting a hip mobility program. I've used a lot of apps for flexibility and such like, but now I'm starting an actual program by a kinesiologist, Eric Wong. If I remember, I'll put a link to his website in the description. It's quite expensive, I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, I have a foam roller, just got this today, and I will start using that. But in order to do his full... Oh no, the camera. In order to do his full routine, you need resistance bands. So I now have one. Well, whatever. Yeah, and the idea of it is something to do with joint capsules, the ball and socket joints. In order to move properly, you need to wiggle the joint around in ways that doesn't really happen much in natural movement, as far as I'm aware. And it would seem that his program also demonstrates that. And so I'm going to use my punch bag here, which has definitely helped me, as demonstrated last time at Kung Fu, to wrap around in order to have something to use as the resistance point. But yeah, as far as my general fitness has gone, I don't remember what my weight was last time, but it is now 91.1 kilograms, and I think I started at about 110 at the beginning of the year, so I think we're about 2/3 of the way through the year now, something like that. Nearly, anyway. So, I think I've done quite well, having lost nearly 20 kilograms, and I can definitely notice the difference when I'm exercising. My general thoughts and feelings is I can't really notice it much myself, but I run now. I run 5 kilometers relatively regularly. I want to push that up to 10, and if I can, then I will be doing my first 10k in November. If it takes me a bit longer, then I'll be doing one next year. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with my progress. And the exercise regime I've got going on starting today, and what motivated me to do this video, it is pretty intense. It's exercise every single day of the week, with some days where it's less intense, which the rest days. This week I'm going to do it to the T, with potentially extra exercise thrown in, depending on how I feel and stuff, because I've already done some exercises that weren't on the list for today. But depending on how I feel come next week, or the end of this week, or both, I will adapt it going forward and do my best to make it suitable for me. But I only have 4 weeks before uni starts, and then I'll have to pull it back because I'll have less time. I'll need to be doing stuff at uni. But I also wanted to get on video my kick height for day 1 to see whether my hip mobility does increase in 1 week as the program says it's meant to. I'm not going to kick very powerfully because I have these like toe shoes with a plastic bit on top, and it hurts if I kick too hard on here with these on. But that's fine. So right leg has always been better. This is front right, roundhouse. Okay, and then front left, I will kick from behind the bag so you can see more accurately where it goes. Ah, that was too powerful. That hurt my foot. That's fine. Got less control with that leg. Rear right. And then rear left. So that should be noticeable. And now I have a point of reference. So hopefully I'll improve. I need to focus mostly obviously on the left. But yeah. I also have Knight's Tower that I go to for sure now. Sword and Shield Combat. I don't know whether that's been in it yet. It's really good. If you live in Norwich, highly recommend. It's on Wednesdays, I don't know when, but it's on Sundays 11 till 3 at St. Peter's Palmgate Church. I don't go every week. In fact, I go like once a month or something like that, because I can't afford it, but it's only a £5 for 4 hours. It's really good, highly recommend. Yeah, that's about it. Thinking about joining UEA MMA and other stuff, but I'll just go to the taste to see how it goes and probably do another update video at some point in September when I have got my uni schedule sorted. But until then, I just want to say I've kind of given up on the organisation point, because health is a big deal, especially when it's as bad as mine was at the start of the year. And I tried at the beginning of the year to get the organisation down, and none of the tools helped me that I was using, and everything was difficult. And so I find it easier to just keep going how I do, and my only point in organisation is make sure that everywhere I go, I get there on time, and I actually go, which I've been able to do so far. Uni will be a good test of that when that kicks up again. But yeah, I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop.